This is a model of a typical steam shovel. And as you look, you can see the whole parts. This is made by Mr. Valley, Albert Valley in Homer. It took him 11 years to put this together. And it does work. It digs coal, it swings over. You can see everything. Just look at the rivets and the bolts and all the stuff that he was really meticulous. This sat over east of Mineral for a lot of years in a garage with an old abandoned P&M mine. It was brought over to the mine office, or the electric shop at Mine 19. And it went through, gone over, and it was brought up to what you see now. It's very heavy. It's been taken around to a lot of areas as a demonstration, but it will run. It's got an electric motor, it makes it run the swing.
And you could run this off of that seat over there, or is that for the other machine?
This is let me look. I think I don't know. That's not very good to put down, but
Well, I don't know is an honest answer.
Yes, that does go to this machine.
And so the operator was in one of these sides here in the front. The operator was right in one of the front of these.
Yes. On this particular machine, and it usually was on the right side, but I really couldn't say. But the operator sat on one side.
So this ran on rails, and they would build more rail where they wanted it to go, and then take up the rail behind it.
Yes, that's exactly right. It was quite a job just keeping this thing moving, and the track layers and stuff like that.
But that did away with all of the need for what we have on Brutus with the big, the big tracks on the machine. Instead, they had these here. But as labor became more expensive, they'd do anything to do away with labor.
Well, this is the way Brutus is a lot more efficient. This is pretty rough because the bottom of the pit's not exactly smooth.
No, that's right.
And there's ties to lay, there's rails to put down. This thing weighs a lot. It has to be level because it does swing. When you load that bucket, quite a bit of weight over here.
Now let's mention here, this is a shovel.
Yes,
this is a shovel, and this is the difference between the two major types of diggers were shovels or draglines. This is a shovel. It worked down in the pit, digging dirt and moving it off of the coal. It didn't dig coal. It just dug what they call overburden, everything that was on top of the coal off, moved it to the side, and then the workers would come behind and take the coal. But this one over here, we'll move on here in a minute. We'll do this other one, and this is a drag line. And this one here worked from above the hole and would put this bucket down in there, and then the machine would pull it back and fill the bucket and then throw the dirt off to the side up out of the hole. And these worked, like I say, these worked from above the hole, digging. The shovel worked from down in the hole. And what do you know of this one here?
Well, this one's been taken around to a lot of places. I think Jimmy Lovell run this. And like you said, it is a drag line. It's set up on top. This is what is known as a walking drag line because you can see the shoes. This run on a cam.
Well, it's hard to see from this side with the picture in the way, but I'll show here on the other side. It had these big feet. It hit the ground in 3 places, on each shoe and on the middle.
The middle would raise up.
They'd raise up with the shoes.
Went down, it would raise the house up, and if this cam arrangement would move it up about 8 or 10 feet and set the shoe back and then start just...
And then the shoes would sit down again and pull it up again and pull it up again.
Exactly, it moved backwards.
It sounds like it may have even been faster than like Brutus.
It was a toss-up for a long time. These will get rid of the dirt because you usually had longer booms, and it stayed on top. The depth of the coal, it really didn't matter a whole lot. but you could swing a lot farther, come back in the pit, and you didn't have all the track and stuff to build. Now, these were also, the earlier ones, they ran on tracks also. They built tracks and it'd roll backwards like the shovel.
Well, the dragline or the shovel, either one could have either, tracks or train tracks or this walking. Now, I never saw a shovel with a walking shovel.
No, I never either.
Yeah.
But,
this could be done with walking because it was smoother up on the top.
yeah, you could use bulldozers and stuff to get your pad area,
So you could
smoother.
walk, but you couldn't walk on the bottom of a pit because it was too rough.
No, but they did put rails down there. They used, like the one out here. It ran on rails. The one on.
And who'd you say built this one here?
Russell Hilton.
Okay. And there's your control box right here. It's on the right-hand side is where your operator sat. All right. That's enough for this one here. Thank you for watching.